Hello, this is Max. Today, I'll tell you a story about how a guy fell in love with his neighbor and then she disappeared. He began investigating her disappearance and searching for her. You can subscribe to the channel after watching. It helps us a lot in realizing the content. The narrative begins with Sam, a man observing two girls conversing in a diner from a distance. Exiting the diner, he picks up a newspaper on his way home. While heading back, a squirrel falls in front of him, meeting a sudden demise. Reaching his apartment door, he finds a notice demanding overdue rent payment within 5 days to avoid eviction. Sam removes the note. On his terrace, he gets a call from his mother, discussing his busy work life. Later, a woman playing loud music captures his attention. Using binoculars, he watches her dance with her dog. A knock on his door startles both him and the woman. Sam answers to find his actress friend, who dropped by after an audition. They share lunch and getting close in a room. During their encounter, a news report about the disappearance of billionaire Jefferson Sevens distracts Sam. He goes to a library and acquires a comic book named Under the Silver Lake. He inquires about the author, leaving his number for the librarian to pass on. Walking home, he encounters a dog and interacts with its owner, Sarah, the woman with the loud music. They talk, and Sarah invites Sam to her apartment. Inside, Sarah questions if Sam was spying on her earlier, which he denies. They watch a movie together, almost sharing a kiss until interrupted by Sarah's roommates. Sam suggests going for drinks, but Sarah opts to end the night and proposes hanging out the next day. As Sam leaves, he observes Sarah's roommates and a man in a pirate outfit. Outside, Sam and Sarah admire unexpected fireworks. They comment on the unusual timing for such a display and bid each other good night. At his car, Sam discovers it has been vandalized by a group of boys. He confronts them, taking aggressive actions against two of them. Returning to his apartment, Sam delves into the Under the Silver Lake comic, which recounts an actor's unimaginable act and his conviction that happiness won't prevail until all dogs are eradicated. This narrative is thought to have influenced a modern-day dog killer, fueling Sam's penchant for conspiracy theories. The following day, Sam goes to Sarah's apartment, only to find it deserted. Inquiring with the apartment manager, he learns they had moved out, a fact he disputes due to the odd timing. The manager shifts focus, warning Sam of impending eviction if he doesn't pay rent within 4 days. Later, Sam clandestinely explores Sarah's old apartment, spotting a woman gathering belongings. He trails her to a lake where she meets friends, transferring it back to a man Sam recognizes from Sarah's apartment. Pursuing them to a rooftop pool party, he witnesses balloon antics before entering a bathroom to inquire about Sarah, receiving an unpleasant reaction. At the party, Sam reunites with his friend Alan and meets a girl who invites them to her solo show, offering cookies as tickets. News of Jefferson Sevens' body discovery and the subsequent sight of his daughter Millicent's reaction adds intrigue to the atmosphere. As Sam heads home, he receives a call from the writer of Under the Silver Lake, and they arrange a meeting for the next day. In his apartment, Sam watches news about Jefferson Sevens' demise, learning his body was found burned in a car alongside 3 women and a dog. A hat catches Sam's attention, reminiscent of one worn by Sarah in a photograph. The following morning, a man tows Sam's car due to missed payments. Sam rushes to confront him. At the writer's residence, Sam inquires about the drawing he saw in Sarah's room, which the man explains is a hobo symbol for stay quiet. The man shares a guide to hobo signs and suggests the drawing might be meant for Sam. Sam unexpectedly finds himself at a film screening featuring the girls he encountered before. Approaching them, he confirms their identity and spots the man in a pirate suit inside a limousine as they depart. Attending the summertime secret show, Sam seeks out the girl with the balloon performance. He learns she knows Sarah but isn't connected to her disappearance. After a dance, Sam feels unwell and loses sight of her. In his apartment, Sam tries to uncover hidden messages by playing songs by the band Jesus and the Brides of Dracula in reverse. Frustrated, he turns to adult content and stumbles upon an advertisement featuring girls from the movie he saw. Dialing the provided number, one of the movie girls arrives at his place and they recognize each other. During their encounter, Sam asks about the man in the pirate costume, but she's unaware of his identity, describing him as anonymous. The girl takes some food from Sam's refrigerator and comes across a picture of Sarah. She informs Sam that she recognizes Sarah, having crossed paths with her at a party a few years ago. However, they didn't have a conversation during the event. The party was held in an upscale neighborhood, with the largest house being off-limits since it belongs to a songwriter. The following day, Sam continues deciphering the hidden message within the song. Eventually, he deciphers a message that reads, "Rub Dean's head and wait under Newton." Sam considers various notable individuals named Dean and realizes it refers to James Dean. He promptly visits the James Dean statue and rubs its head. Afterwards, he waits beneath the statue of Newton for a considerable time until someone approaches him. This person instructs Sam to cover his eyes, then leads him through a concealed tunnel and departs, leaving Sam alone within. Sam navigates the tunnel and stumbles upon a bomb shelter. Subsequently, he emerges from the tunnel. While passing by the residence of a magazine writer, Sam notices a police presence outside. The police inform Sam that the homeowner has taken an unthinkable act. After the police depart, Sam covertly enters the writer's home and surveys the crime scene. He proceeds directly to the residence's CCTV cameras and reviews the footage. Within the footage, he observes a nude woman wandering around the writer's premises shortly before his demise. Sam becomes alarmed upon spotting the woman observing the camera prior to entering the writer's room. Fearing the situation, Sam contacts Alan to enlist help in reaching Jesus, the lead singer of the band Jesus and the Brides of Dracula. Alan promptly introduces Sam to Jesus' customary chess gathering at his place. Following Jesus into the restroom, Sam launches a sudden attack. He interrogates Jesus about the significance of the code embedded in his song. Jesus denies any knowledge of the code's origin, asserting that he didn't compose it himself but rather received the song from the songwriter. Sam enlists the assistance of a movie actress he had invited to his residence, urging her to guide him to the upscale neighborhood linked to the mentioned songwriter. Agreeing to help, the actress and her companions accompany Sam to the designated location. Inside the grand house, Sam encounters a man playing the piano. He informs the man about deciphering the code and discovering the tunnel containing the bomb shelter. The man claims responsibility for writing numerous enduring songs. Sam queries the man about his benefactor for writing these songs. The situation escalates as the man produces a gun and opens fire on Sam. Using musical instruments as cover, Sam manages to strike back with a guitar, pummeling the man until he succumbs to the blows. Sam seizes the gun and exits the premises. During his slumber, Sam is roused by a noise outside. He seizes the gun and observes his window shattered. Just as he's about to be attacked, he perceives the same woman he saw on the writer's CCTV footage. Reacting swiftly, Sam evades her and she rushes toward his bedroom. Sam follows in pursuit, yet the woman vanishes from his sight. A knock at the door grabs Sam's attention, revealing a police officer on the doorstep. The officer informs Sam that he must vacate his premises due to unpaid rent, which has escalated to a criminal level. Sam implores for a brief extension, explaining that he's on the brink of acquiring the necessary funds. Relenting slightly, the police officer grants him an additional day but firmly states that there will be no further extensions beyond that. While near the pool, Sam spots a coyote scavenging for food in a trash bin. The coyote swiftly flees, prompting Sam to pursue it. The coyote leads him to an upscale gathering of individuals. Among them, Sam notices Millicent Sevens engrossed in observing a painting. He confides in her that he recognizes one of the girls who perished alongside her father. As they traverse the streets together, Millicent proposes a swim in the reservoir. During their swim, she gifts Sam a metallic bracelet, mentioning she saw a similar item on his father's desk. Suddenly, a barrage of gunfire rains down onto the water's surface. In an attempt to avoid the bullets, Sam and Millicent submerge themselves, yet Millicent eventually falls victim to the shot despite their efforts to evade. The following morning, Sam endeavors to decipher the code inscribed on Jefferson's bracelet. After investing some time, he successfully deciphers the message by referencing a Nintendo magazine and utilizing a map contained within a cereal box obtained from the writer's house. This map directs him to a mountainous area where he encounters a hobo sign bearing the message, "This is not a safe space." Venturing further, Sam discovers a hut inhabited by a man and 3 girls. Sam, with a gun in hand, assumes a threatening stance, but the man manages to calm him down. The man proceeds to elucidate that affluent individuals like himself choose to isolate themselves in subterranean bunkers to facilitate their spiritual elevation. Accompanied by the 3 women they refer to as wives, they spend 6 months in these underground bunkers, awaiting their ascension. The man further discloses that the apparent deaths of both Sarah and Jefferson are fabricated. He extends an offer for Sam to speak to Sarah, facilitating a conversation via videophone. During this exchange, Sam raises concerns about Sarah's fate, to which she responds with a sense of acceptance and tranquility toward her impending destiny. Their conversation concludes with a heartfelt farewell. Following a cup of tea offered by the man, Sam loses consciousness. Later, Sam finds himself detained by the earlier encountered king. Through negotiations, the king eventually releases Sam, with a stern warning to keep silent about the events he's encountered. Returning to his apartment, Sam seeks out his paratowning neighbor. While smoking a cigarette, he notices the "Stay Quiet" symbol painted on his apartment. Observing from a distance, he witnesses the apartment manager and a police officer entering his dwelling with the intention to evict him. If you are interested in such films, please proceed to the next video on the screen and also share your thoughts about this film in the comments. Give us a like and subscribe. Goodbye.